after the First World War. The world after the First World War. What are the consequences? What happened in the world? What happened in the world? So in this is the first one, Treaty of Versailles. Treaty of Versailles. Treaty, contract. But this is the contract at a high level, nations level. Then it is to be called what is treaty, and it is to be taken place in the Versailles. Versailles is one of the city in the France, nearby the Paris. 28th June 1919. 28th June 1919, a treaty was here is concluded. A treaty was here is to be taken place. Many important nations of the world was here is participated in this. The Treaty of Versailles is mostly focused on military arrangements, territorial arrangements, and economic arrangements. That means military conditions, territorial conditions, and economic conditions. So before that, some concept is mentioned in our textbook. What is means empires are fall down. Empires are fall down. See, earlier there are empires are there. Before the First World War, empires are there. Ottoman Turkish Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire, German Empire, Russian Empire, like all this is the, so what is empires are there here is before the World War I, but now, so what happened, which are the empires are there, they were fall down and many new nations are here is created. Many new nations are here is created, new countries are here is formed. See, what are that new countries are they means? Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Latvia, Estonia, like these are the new nations are here is created. And Austria, Hungary, earlier Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austro-Hungarian Empire earlier, but now what is Austria is separated, Hungary was separated. Thus here is Austro-Hungarian Empire was so fall down. New nations are here is created, Austria and Hungary. And also Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Estonia, Latvia, like all these nations are here is formed after the First World War. And now you come to the conditions, terms in the Treaty of Versailles. So what terms are there here is, and this is the treaty is focused on which conditions? You know, in the First World War, Germany defeated. I mean, central powers are defeated, allied powers are got victory. Central powers are defeated, allied powers are got victory. So, what is here is, Germany defeated, that is why it was agreed to sign on, this is the conditions. Germany, that is military terms, territorial terms, and the economic terms. What are the military terms are there here is, the German army was reduced. Earlier the German army, 9 lakh army, now it was reduced as a 1 lakh army. Earlier it has a many battleships are there. Now its battleships are also reduced by the allied powers. This is what is military conditions are there. And one more condition, what is here is a territorial condition. Territorial terms. Territory, area. France areas, territories, Alsace and Lorraine, these are the two rich regions. So occupied by the, taken by the Germany. So that is why now Germany defeated. These are the two territories are given to the France. And even that is not only the two regions, but also which is the colonial empire is there in Africa and as well as in Europe. Yes, now in what are the areas are there occupied by the Germany earlier before the World War I? They are also given to the Allied powers. That means here is for the Germany there is a military loss and territorial loss is there. And even though you can see economic conditions are also imposed over the Germany by the Allied powers. So according to this is beyond her capacity, the war indemnity was collected by the Allied powers. War loss collected by the Allied powers. So like here is, so after the First World War, we can see the first result what is being here is the Treaty of Versailles. And next children here is another result is there, another event is there to be taken place after the World War I. That is the formation of League of Nations in the 1920. Form of the League of Nations in the 1920. So League of Nations, what is this is? League. The countries are united here is formed as a what is one international organization. Earlier such international organizations were not there in the world. The first international organization what is means here is a League of Nations established in the 1920. Why means World War I was created a very what is a destruction. So human life, properties are all what is lost in this is a World War I. Again such a World War could not be seen. That is why the League of Nations was established here is. It has some aims are there here is. What are the aims means to establish the peace in the world. Any disputes are there between the countries, what is through the negotiations could be solved. And also what is the children's, it has a, so aim to disarmament. Aim to disarmament. What is this is the disarmament means reduce the weapons and reduce the arms. And also it was worked much for the development of the various nations through its organizations of the ILO and through its agencies of ILO and WHO, International Labour Organization, World Health Organization. Through this is the agencies, it was so much work was done, but it was failed to prevent the wars. Another event is there to be taken place, that is Russian Revolution of 1917 and 1922. What is Russian Revolution? Earlier also I told to you. So immediately when the Austria was declared war on Serbia, so next day 29th June, so Russia was responded. Russia was attacked on the what is Austria. Russia gave its support to the Serbia. But now in the middle 1917 when the war is going on, middle the Russia was here is withdrawn. Why? Why it was withdrawn means you see it is a revolution is there to be taken place in the Russia. What? Revolution. And this is the revolution was occurred in 1917. Occurred in 1917 and last up to the 1922. Before that, before we are going to learn that Russian Revolution, what are the conditions are there prevailed in the Russian society? So that is we are discussing. So Russia is the largest empire. It is Russia is situated in the Europe and also in the Asia. Europe and Asia. So thus here is, it is the country is known as Euro-Asian country. Euro-Asian country. That means it is lies in the Europe continent and also lies in the Asia. So thus the largest empire, and it is the empire is ruled by the Tsars. Ruled by the Tsars. So kings, emperors. Tsars means emperors. How we are saying the rulers in our country as kings, I mean Rajulu, like that is, here is also the Russian rulers are known as the, what is Tsars. So it is the third largest populous country in the world, next to the China and India. Third world largest populous country in the world. It is Russia is comprises with the many other small kingdoms such as what is the Russian Empire, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, like these are all the, so what is the kingdoms are so a part of Russian Empire. Part of Russian Empire. So like here is, since beginning onwards, we can see there is a fought, there is a struggle between the peasants and the feudal lords in the Russia. Peasants and the feudal lords in the Russia. Struggle is there. See, feudal system, landlordism, and this is the feudal lords are always exploiting the peasants. Always exploiting the peasants. So that is why we can see there is a struggle is there between the peasants and the feudal lords. But however, finally, when this is the struggle, who got victory in this is the struggle means who are the peasants are there. They were finally so got the victory over the feudal lords. So Tsars are ruling. So any ruler wanted to rule. What is the need? First of all, a police system and officials are very important. Tsar also ruled. This is the country with the help of army and with the help of bureaucrats, bureaucracy, officialdom, officials. If officials are not there, the ruler cannot rule. Like the Tsar is ruling with the help of what is who are officials who are called bureaucrats and also army. And then children, so what is this the Russia participated in the war, First World War. So it's an army and it's a people. So lost lives in the war time. How much people are there? How much army is there? Here is how much population of the Russia lost in this war means 2 millions of the population lost in the war. Lost life in the war. So that means Russia is a great sufferer in the First World War. It was a great sufferer in the First World War. So thus here is, the people are here is killed. Even the army is also tired. Why means the war was started in the 1914. Now 1917 is running. 14, 15, 16, 17. The army is tired. The army now wanted a peace. Wanted a unconditional peace. Even also the food grains supply also here is not decreased. Why means Russia agricultural country and no innovations are there in the agricultural sector, which is the conditions are there prevailed before the war. They're all what is a very bad conditions are they. Then in this time, the people are satisfied. No, the people are unsatisfied. So that is why they are started a revolution here is. And so that like here is March 8th, 1917, a revolution was here is began. So those days the Russian capital, the Russia country capital St. Petersburg. In the St. Petersburg, around so 10,000 women workers, they were took a processions into the streets of St. Petersburg, and they gave a slogan: "We want peace and we want bread." Thus, the slogan they were given here is peace and bread. Immediately next 2 days, so other workers are also joined. All other workers are also joined. They were also gave a support. And when it is reached at a very climax, when it is reached at a peak level, the Tsar was upset. The Tsar was upset, and then he was gave a order to the army to control them, to crush them. And then which is the army was sent here is by the Tsar. That is the army also joined their hands with the revolutionaries. Then what can he do? He could not be do anything. That is why the Tsar was escaped here is. The Tsar was abdicated from the throne. The Tsar was removed from the throne. So thus here is so in the 1917 we can see there is a first revolution, March revolution. It is to be taken place March 8th. Okay. So then here is after this is the Tsar is removed, Nicholas II was removed. A provisional government was set up in the Russia. Or the liberals are there here is the liberals are formed a government. That is the government is a provisional government. I mean a temporary government. Temporary government. So this is the provisional government was established, and it is mostly composed with the liberals. And these liberals are wanted to continue the war to give a honorable position to the Russia, to bring a honorable position to the Russia. Like here is the provisional government has a aim to continue the war, but people are not interested towards the war. And it was also wanted to reform the Russian society also, but people are not interested about that reformation and continuation of war. So thus here is the people are here is formed as a groups. So which are the soldiers are there here is? Who are the peasants are there here is? Who are the workers are there? They were all formed as a Soviets. They were all formed as a Soviets groups, like a unions. And these are all the groups are influenced by the who was means Lenin. Influenced by the Lenin. So Lenin established a Bolshevik party, Russian Communist Party established. And now Lenin was given a promises to all the section of these peoples of soldiers, peasants as well as workers. See, children, these are the three groups are have their own desires, own aspirations are there here is. What are that own aspirations means? Soldiers are wanted a peace. Workers are wanted a development, wanted a share in the industries. And as well as peasants wanted land reforms. Like here is, they have their own aspirations are there here is. So then The Lenin was established a Bolshevik party. Here is so his party. He was gave a promises to all these section of the Soviets. Then all the Soviets are here is gave a support to the Lenin. Gave a support to the Lenin. Then a spontaneous revolt. So October it was to be taken place. That means you see children in the 1917 in the March month one revolution and in the October also one more revolution. March month revolution, March revolution is resulted to the dethrone of Nicholas II and establishment of a provisional government. And then one more revolution is there to be taken place under the leadership of Vladimir Lenin. Vladimir Lenin from 1880 to 1924. Under his leadership, a revolution was here is to break out. So in this is a revolution, which is the liberal government is there, provisional government is there, that was removed, and Bolsheviks are here is established their government in the Russia. Bolsheviks are established their government. That means Lenin established so his government in the Russia, his rule in the Russia. Like we can see there is a second wave of revolution is there. First wave of revolution is March revolution. Second phase of the revolution is October revolution. March revolution, political transition is there. Here is political change is there to be taken place. But so with the October revolution, a social change is there to be taken place. A socialist system of government was established. Socialist system of government. Socialism established in the Russia. In this is the socialist system of government. The land is not belonging to the landlords. The factories are not belonging to the factory owners. And all these the private property hand over by the government. And all the private property under the control of government. And so capitalists are here is removed. So like a system, such a system was established, we can see that is called a socialist system. That means October revolution is resulted to the liberals government was removed and socialist system was established. Socialist system was established. White armies, they gave their support to the white armies. So to remove the Lenin from his rule. So that means what is the consequence we can see according to this is the Russian Revolution of 1917. The other countries are not tolerated. This is the socialist system. For example, USA, Japan, and so like these are all Britain, all these countries are not tolerated the Lenin rule. They wanted to remove the Lenin. They wanted to remove the socialist system in Russia. Now the Lenin land, so what is undertaken? Factories are undertaken. They are all what is nationalized. So when these are the changes are there to be taken place. The capitalists are there, here is now capitalists are here is opposed. Capitalists are opposed. This is the socialist system. Opposed socialist system. Like here is Lenin reformation was started. The land owners are removed. Factory owners are removed. A socialist system was established. When this is the transformation is there, when this is the change is there in the Russia, which are the capitalist countries are there allowing the capitalism. There all the countries are now wanted to crush the socialist system in the Russia, wanted to remove, this is the system in the Russia, wanted to remove the government in Russia. That is why they are giving a support. Now anti-forces are supported by the other countries. Why? To remove, this is the Lenin rule socialist system. Why means other countries, USA, Britain, so Japan, like these are all the countries are following the capitalist system. So like we can see the conditions are there. Here is like in Russia, and when the Lenin was came, he was distributed the land to the peasants, and he was so concluded a peace with Germany, unconditional peace with Germany. Why means soldiers are wanted a peace, they wanted a, so what is a peace with Germany? Peace was established, land was distributed to the peasants, small peasants, and even factories were also undertaken by the government. Those factories are given to the workers. That means the workers are became owners of the factory. Like this is a system was established in Russia after the March Revolution, political peace, political changes are to be taken place. But October Revolution, what changes are there? Social changes are there to be taken place. Then what is it is the social peace, political peace, social peace. So political system removed. Here is which are the earlier social system is there, that is removed after this is the October. After the Lenin, who came to the power, it is Stalin was came to the power. Stalin was came to the power. So Stalin, after the death of Lenin in the 1924, he was came to the power. Lenin, so many troubles he was faced. Anti-revolution situation is there during the time of Lenin. But Stalin, so which is the anti-revolutionary forces are there. They were all what is controlled. His control was established over the Russia. In his time, he was introduced a reforms. Here is first 5-year plans he was started. Twin policy was he was followed in this is a 5-year plan. So what is the twin policy of the Stalin means? First one is a rapid industrialization, and second one is collectivization of agriculture. Collectivization of agriculture means so who are the land owners are there in the villages, they should be give their land to the government, and in that land all the people of the villages should be work, and which is the produce is there that should be shared by all the people. So such a collectivization of agriculture was initiated by the who was Stalin, came to the power in the 1914 after the death of Lenin. Like we can see, so after the First World War, Treaty of Versailles, and next one what is the establishment of the League of Nations, an international organization, and another result is there, another event is there after the First World War, Russian Revolution. In this is the Russian Revolution. How are the conditions are there prevailed before that revolution? How is the society is there we studied, and also we have been studied about that March Revolution and as well as October Revolution. October Revolution is resulted for the establishment of a socialist system of a government in the what is Russia. Okay, socialist system. All are equal. All are equal. Here is no bureaucrats, no poor peasants. No landlords, no poor peasants. All are equal. There is no exploitation. There is no exploitation. Earlier, exploitation is there. The peasants are exploited by the owners of the land. Peasants are exploited by the owners of the land. Earlier, workers are exploited by the owners of the factories. Okay, children, like now there is no exploitation. Without exploitation, such a society was established in the Russia. So next, equality between all the people. So this is the ideologies. This is the ideologies are now attracted by the other world countries. That is why, which is the communist parties are there. Here is communist parties are established in the other countries also. Established in the other countries. Even in our country also we can see the communist party. In the other countries, in the China, as well as Vietnam, yes, and also Cuba, like other countries who are the people are got inspiration from this is the change in the Russia. They were all started the communist parties. Communist revolution was started in the other countries. Even in our country also. So who is the Jawaharlal Nehru is there here is, and M.N. Roy, Rabindranath Tagore, they were also inspired by this is the communist revolution. They were also impacted by the communist revolution. Even though some of the communist policies Jawaharlal Nehru was not accepted. Like here is a new system was here is established. A new system of government was established in the Russia. What was the comments are there? It is over this is the Russian Revolution. George Orwell. George Orwell. This the rule was compared as a animal farm. Actually, farming is doing by the human beings. But he was said that is the farming is did by the animals, like commented. Why means equality is there? So complete control of the government over the society. Like that is a system is there, but at the same time there is no freedom in the Russian society. There is no freedom of press, freedom of establishment of the political parties, like not what is accepted in the Russia. That is why George Orwell was criticized this the rule is like a animal farm.